Hey guys, what's up? My name is Armand. I haven't played seriously in this game for 4 years. I used to do some educational type stuff. I used to always answer questions, and I'm having uh, noticed a lot of these Zulrah guides that people post are just really kind of, hey, look, this is the gear you can wear. Hey, look, just practice rotations, which is true, and the gear they show is good. So I'm not going to bother going over that. But people keep telling you to go to ZulrahGuide.com. And while it is good, you can't do what I'm going to do with this tool. It's not really a tool. It's called Interactive Zora Learning Tool, but what it is the Google document. It's on Gmail. It's totally safe. My friend Titicus made it. He used to be a moderator in my channel a long time ago. You can check the Reddit thread. Everyone loves it, and I'll post a link to it in the description below. But what it is just you know, it's each one of the phases here, all listed, right? But the thing is, they're all different sides. So when you click one, and well, you have to go to present mode first. When you click one, it opens up that one specifically all the way on the left. So watch how I click Bravo and Bravo pops up, and then I can click here, Charlie shows up, and I can click Delta and Delta shows up, right? So now the beauty about this is what you do is you place your client in the bottom left corner like so. And this is how I learned. I'm only at about 500 KC, and I can get four kills sometimes, three kills pretty averagely with this jank ass setup, right? I have dueling rings, slayer rings, stuff like that. I don't have max stats, and I'm still getting three kills pretty average. And so what you do is you put it here so you can see the first four phases of Alpha and Bravo. That way you can see the green, right? So on this, the yellow dot is where you stand. The color of Zulrah is, listed with the blue dot. And then, this shows you what prayers you have to use, right? So let me show you an example of using this tool. And, I might flop the kill, but this is just to show you an example. So here you would pot up, you know, you go in and you would run to the corner like usual. And before I move, something I should note is if you're using OS Buddy, click the gear and click always on top. This is pretty important. I don't know how to do it with a regular client or with Conduit, but for OS Buddy specifically, you can click always on top, and that way I can click on this part in the back and nothing will happen. Um, RuneScape will stay in front. So I'm gonna do this. So you pot up with your anti-venom and you run over, and I'm not even gonna go for the kills just so I can show you an extended version. So right now, as we can see on step one, it's all the green snake, and we're always standing in this bottom corner, right? So I'm gonna wait and see what the next phase is. Okay, so here we go, next phase. And we've got red. So red is either alpha or bravo. So we can't click yet. We know for sure that the next one is going to be blue. As you can see in step three, they're both blue, right? So you turn on your magic prayer, and then you would DPS here, and you stand here. As you can see, there's a little dot showing you which side you can stand on, and you can kind of get used to it in the future by yourself. You'd run over here, your prey range. Okay, so it's on the west side. Which one is the west side? Oh, that's Bravo. I just click Bravo, and now I know every single rotation that's coming up. So now I know that blue is going to be spawning to the south of me. So let's watch it. So there we have it. Blue is spawning to the south of me. Okay, now I'm ready. Let's look at the next one. Okay, red is spawning um, next to me. So let's just wait for red. And I'm getting destroyed by these snakelings actually, so I should kill these guys. So now I know that red is spawning in the middle here, right? So let's see it. Okay, well there's red. All right, so now that I'm ready, I just look at step two. Okay, green is going to be spawning off to the east side. Okay, let's just wait for green to spawn then. So all this time, when you're getting used to the rotations, that's the most important thing. But other than that, it's you learn it pretty quickly. So next, I know that there's going to be a blue one right here. Okay, there's a blue one. And now we just wait. All right, now I look at this. Okay, Jad is starting. I see that it starts with ranged. So now when I go onto the Jad phase, I'm going to start with the range prayer. So let's wait for the Jad phase to start. I'm going to kill these things, dude. They hurt so bad. Okay, so Jad is going to start with range. So as you can see, it starts with range. Now, something to note is that the Jad that spawns on this side of the pit is always starting with range, and the one that starts on the other side is always starting with magic. Now, if you don't think that you can kill it, you can get used to how many attacks he does, and then you can run over to the other side and wait for the reset. Now, what's the reset? Well, we know that there's going to be a red for step 10, but what's after step 10? Well, after step 10 is a reset. So what's going to happen is you're going to hit this little arrow right here, and boom, you're going to start it like you did right when you walked in. The only difference is sometimes on the second rotation, he can actually spawn a random Jad. So this is step 1. It goes back to step 1. It doesn't go from step 10 to a rotation. So now look, this is like you just entered the dungeon or the pit, and you start killing from here. So now let's see what happens next. Okay, it's right in the middle. Again, it's either Alpha or Bravo. Remember, we are on rotation 2 right now, so there can be a random Jad spawn, but there's only 4 possible rotations. So let's see what happens here. It's going to be blue, as always, and then it's going to be a Ranger over here on this side. So let's wait to see what Ranger it is. Am I lagging? Oh, that was weird. Okay, so it's a Ranger on the top side, or south side. So now I know we're on Alpha. So I click on Alpha, and there we go. Now I know that the next one is going to be a red in the middle. If the spawn that shows up is not the one that follows this guide, it's a random Jad, and you're going to have to be careful. Usually you can just LOS them, and it's all good. But as you can see, it's following the guide pretty well. Usually it spawns on this one, so sometimes the green will spawn on the other side, over on the east side, and then you can then it goes back to the normal rotation. So if okay, so right here it's a random Jad. Oh, what the hell? It's just a random fucking asshole spawn. This is the time where you don't want to really meet. So you see how it's randomly shooting? So I'm gonna get out of here before I die. But that's about all it takes for Zulrah. So I hope you like this tool. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to message me in game. My private's usually on. It's hey, it's Armand. You can message on my stream at you can find it in the description, and you can just yeah, those are probably the two best ways to message me. It's in game or on my stream. And yeah, if you guys need any help whatsoever, just let me know. Thanks for watching.